Hello everybody, welcome back to Greg's ASMR. Today we are going to be looking through my video game collection for PlayStation. Now, this is just the games that I have on a disc, not the digital games that I downloaded. So, the first game is Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. This is a really good game. It's great at what it does, in my opinion. The horror aspects are really good, especially because it is designed to be a virtual reality game. And it makes use of that really well. The jump scares are great. I have been scared many times by this. And fun fact, I actually don't have PlayStation VR. I have a MetaQuest. I originally had it on the 2 and I have the 3 now, but it's really buggy on that one. There's like walls that are missing and textures that just don't load correctly. I don't know. They really messed that one up, but yeah, it is a very good game. Here is the disc. And that is the first game. Moving on to the next one. Okay, the next game is Knack. This game is, and I could be biased because it is kind of a nostalgic game for me, but I think it is good. It's not super great, but it is good. I like how the game works. I like the storyline. I like the graphics. And the things that I don't like are that some of the areas are quite difficult to progress from. Such as there's a part in the game where you have to fight, it's like a boss, so it's gonna be hard, but it just does not feel progressible, and it was really difficult to figure out the mechanics of the boss fight. I had to look it up on YouTube, which, I mean, at that point, it's not that fun anymore, but oh well. And after I looked it up, it was still difficult to do, but I got through it, and it was, I beat the game. Yeah, it was the final boss fight, which, of course, is gonna be really difficult. But if you just cannot figure out the mechanics, then I feel like it's kinda not, you know? So, that is the second game. And this is the third game that I have for PS4. The rest will be PS5 games. Subnautica. And there's the back. Now, out of all of the games that I have, this is my absolute favorite game out of all of them. The storyline is incredible. There's so much lore that goes into it. The sequel, Subnautica Below Zero. Why do the discs have to be so loud in there? I don't know. Now, this one is still good. I still love the game. However, I feel it just doesn't have the same just awe as the first game did, because we've already seen all the cool stuff that you can do, and it just didn't really add anything new except a new storyline and a few new creatures. But it just didn't have the same like super cool new feeling as the first one did. The graphics are good, highly improved. With the PS5 DualSense controller, the aspects of that are utilized more in this game, because the other one doesn't even have any. The storyline is really cool. I really love the whole alien conscience in your head type of part of the game. I think that's my favorite part about the whole game. But yeah, it's good in its own way. It just doesn't have the same characteristics and characteristics that made the first one super awesome. So we'll put that aside and move on to the last Five Nights at Freddy's game that I have. Security Breach. Now, I don't have the disc in here because it's currently in my PlayStation. I have, as does everyone who's played the game, a lot of strong opinions on the cut content that was originally supposed to be in the game should have absolutely been left in the game. It had so much potential, and it just left so much to be desired throughout the whole game. From the launch date bugginess to not really fixing a whole lot of the super, like okay, yeah, like it's patched, but it's not entirely fixed. Like there's always cheats and ways to get around the way you're not supposed to. But looking past all of its bad aspects, it does get the story across and is still very fun and playable. I have 100% completed the game. This was like during lockdown, by the way, because I had nothing better to do. Well, like not during lockdown, but whenever the game came out, whenever I wasn't in school. I'm sorry, that was not lockdown. I'm misremembering. But it was like summer break or something. I had nothing better to do. So I 100% completed this game, Subnautica, and Subnautica Below Zero. Yeah, and I have like over 100 hours. Well, yeah, like about 100 hours, over 100 hours, about that much. And I don't know why I was so obsessed with the game, but oh well. And the second to last game I have is Astrobot. Now, I haven't played this game that much. My brother was the one who really was mainly playing this. Now, from what I have played and from what I have seen about it, I think it is a really good sequel to, oh god, what was the third one called? The one that came pre-installed on the PS5. And I feel like it just does a good job of still having that cool aspect that the other one had. And of course the graphics graphics were great. Of course, because it's PS5. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. It is a good game. It's a good game. Now, last but not least, definitely not least, is it's like tied with Subnautica as my favorite game. Sorry about that. It is Stray, the little kitty cat game. I freaking love this game, okay? And the storyline is awesome. The fact that you play as a cat is also insanely awesome. I love everything about it. I love everything about this game. Like the whole city that you can explore, that is really cool. The graphics are the main thing. I am absolutely in love with it. I got this a while ago. I have completed it. I haven't played it a whole lot of it recently, but every aspect about it is wonderful. Except that it is a little difficult to get past sometimes when the challenges are a little but it's to be expected because they are challenges designed to be hard to get through. So, that is my collection of PlayStation games. I don't have any Xbox games because I don't use the Xbox. But, yeah, that's it. So, if you would like to see more ASMR content from me, please like and subscribe this video and share your opinions in the comments. I'd love to read them. And yeah, it would help me out. All those things would help me out to grow my channel. Also, please follow my TikTok account if you're interested by the same name, Greg's ASMR. So yeah, have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you all in the next video.